Welcome back to the Retire as You Desire show. Right now, we're talking about the best parts of retirement. And there's plenty of them. There's so many of them. But they vary from every single person. They're different. Even when you look at a husband and a wife, they're going to have different wants, different needs in retirement, and the circumstances are going to be different. This is the best part because you kind of get to recreate yourself and do the things that you've probably always dreamed of, because I've seen this over the past 15 years. Not a lot of people get to do the things that they love throughout their whole entire life. Some people wait until retirement to do these things, but it's all coming down to freedom and flexibility. These are the two things that I've seen to be the most important in retirement. You get to set your own schedule. Sounds pretty good, right? Have you been able to do that over the past 30, 40 years of your work life? Most people, they don't. They get to go to work, they get to earn a paycheck, but they save all this money to hopefully spend 30 plus years in retirement to doing hobbies and interests and activities that they love. That's the name of the game. Are they enjoying their time? And I've seen a lot of retirees get to delve into the hobbies and interests that they've always dreamed of. This is such a blessing. Such a blessing. I've seen the gardening, the painting, the reading, writing books, and learning new skills. I could give you a list for days on this, but traveling has been the number one thing that retirees love to do, especially our clients. That's one of the biggest things that they do because they haven't had the free time to travel and the advantage of having free schedules for the past 30 years. I mean, you work for so long, then you retire for so long. And here's why traveling is so important. You get to explore, you get to try new things, new countries, potentially visiting family like we have down in Argentina and in Spain. It's so fun to go to different places in the world, and that's living for me, especially. It's really all about taking that next step and trying new things. We also have some incredible clients. They take road trips and these 50-foot long RVs, 40-foot long RVs. I don't know how they do it, and they're towing a car behind them too. It's kind of mind-boggling, but they love it. They've traveled to so many of the different state parks, but they get to spend quality time with their significant other as well and their loved ones. You know, your retirement allows for more time to be with your loved ones, and that's a huge benefit for your longevity. But you get to re-strengthen your relationships, especially potentially, I should say, with your significant other, your spouse, because now you both have this unlimited free time, right? You're not working, you're not going to the office. You're creating new and cherished memories with either kids or grandchildren, which is the best part, and other relatives that you may have not had the ability to spend time with over the past 30 years of your working life. And I've seen some folks spend time with health and wellness coaches. With more time available, I think people live better lives when they focus on their health and wellness. They're exercising, they're preparing healthier meals, maybe not drinking as much or stopping drinking altogether. It takes some of the stress out of their work commitments as well. But when you're doing that, you're spending time with your loved ones, but you're also loving yourself. Loving yourself and taking care of yourself can be a huge mood booster in retirement. When you start going to classes, you can meet new people, you make new friends, you make better health choices. All of these things have a compounding effect for your longevity and the fun that you get to have in retirement, because when you work out, even if you just go for a walk and have a walking group, you have those endorphins working for you. That's something that I don't want you to underestimate for the fun in retirement. I know it hurts sometimes, the pain, but it's worth it in the long run. And then for those who have planned well from a financial perspective, Retirement is going to alleviate some stress. One of our clients, when he stopped working, he literally got off of all of his medications because of stress. It was gone. He didn't have to go downtown Chicago every day and get on that 5 o'clock train to make it to the office and start working. So a couple things happened with him. The relationship with his wife got a heck of a lot better. They started going on dates again. They started walking again. They're spending time with their grandkids 3 times a week. It's a big win for the whole family because now their kids are saving money on daycare expenses too. That's a big win. They've also saved a lot of money on medications. He was taking one that was costing him $500 a month. So they just eliminated a $6,000 a year expense from their planning. So now we need to withdraw less money from their investments every single month. So one little thing like retiring helped them tremendously financially, from their health perspective, and also from their family perspective. These are great reasons why you want to retire as you desire. You get to have personal development time with your friends and family. And then as far as growth goes, I really love people who spend time to try new hobbies, go to workshops, learn new things. We've also had clients create like a side business almost in retirement to try and make money, but also they're doing new experiences. It gets them a new routine, and the comfort of routine is huge from a satisfaction standpoint. It gives you that sense of purpose to get out of bed every morning. It's super fulfilling, and it's enriching, and it's a great new phase of life. And then when you're traveling in retirement, there's so many insights to have a much better life. And if you've ever traveled before outside of the country, you have so many new opportunities to meet people, meet different retirees, but also there's various studies and surveys that have explored this trend of longevity extension in retirement. Now, while exact percentages of retirees traveling in retirement is going to change from study to study, but when retirees, when they prioritize travel, there's some huge insights, and the data shows this that's available these days. For instance, AARP, this was a great study. It said about 99% of baby boomers, those are people born between 1946 and 1964. They expect to travel in retirement this coming year. 99%. I mean, there's a reason why both pre-retirees and retirees want to travel. It's amongst the number one thing that people want to do first when they retire. The Transamerica Center for Retirement Studies said approximately 70% of retirees identify travel as the number one priority for their retirement years. Well, let's think about that, 70%. I think this is ingrained in us in America, in society, when you're in your working years. Where are you going to travel during your couple weeks off? Where are you going to spend your time? Where are you going to take your family this year for summer vacation? Traveling has been ingrained in our society for years and years and years. So when you have all the free time in the world in retirement, if 70% of retirees are saying, we want to travel, it's a big sign that it's going to give you a great opportunity to have a fun life throughout your retirement years. We have some clients right now that have been saving up for 2 years, yes, 2 years to go to Morocco. They joined a travel group. They pay every single month into this fund that's basically allowing them to travel. And every 2 years they go on a new trip. So this is something that you may want to look into in your local community to see if there's travel groups that you could be a part of. And they travel with some of their friends because their friends are going on a trip. So it's all about strengthening those relationships in their retirement years. So this is another fun report. The U.S. Travel Association says that seniors 65 and older, I don't like to use that word old, 65 and older though, They account for a significant portion of the travel market, often prioritizing leisure travel in their retirement plans. And this is one of the things that I help our clients plan for. So where's our vacation fund? Where are the dollars going to come from? And we really allow our clients to understand the tax potential ramifications of withdrawing money for travel so that we could plan for this every single year. And we have clients who take 4 to 5 trips a year. So we have to plan for this financially, and we help them do that. And then visa. This is a big one. From a global traveling intention study, retirees represent one of the biggest growing segments of the international travel market, with many seniors planning trips abroad as a key component of their retirement lifestyle. Listen, it's no surprise that a considerable percentage of retirees want to travel because you have all of this time. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned to this show and another show in the future. We're going to be talking about how to travel in retirement and how to live abroad in retirement as well. So that's a fun show to keep in mind. So stay tuned to the Retire As You Desire show. We're going to have a ton more great content for you about the freedoms in retirement. These are all reasons why you want to step out of the workforce, to have them, to live again, to feel vibrant and really love your life. Because it's up to you to enjoy your life. And traveling gives you a different perspective on life. It gives you a greater appreciation for diversity and enriching your own personal growth and learning. But my favorite part of traveling of all, besides being with my family and trying new foods, is the excitement that it brings.